Alrighty, it's a chest day. You know what? I had a pretty busy weekend. I had karting Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I was gonna do legs Friday, but no, not legs. I was gonna do chest Friday, I think. And yeah, I was busy, so I couldn't. And yeah, so just a quick review of how the karting weekend went. The Saturday was sick. Well, until it wasn't. But the wet is just, I'm perfect at the wet. Like, I'm so quick, it's ridiculous. Someone's cat almost got run over. So I don't know what it is about the wet. I just love the conditions. I can just go so fast in it. Yeah, I can go really quick in the wet conditions. It's crazy. Literally, like, we stuck it, or I in qualifying put it on 6th. So behind 5 super pros. I was in the clubman car, but I was ahead of all the pros. I usually race in pro anyway. And I led all of the pro field, all the clubman field until my stop, and then the rest of my team done a great job. We had an issue with a technical flag about 3/4 of a 4-hour endurance race. We had a technical flag, and so we had to come in and do a gearbox. Why do I keep saying gearbox? A go-kart doesn't have a gearbox, it's a shifter car. So we had to change the exhaust because one was falling off. And my team are class. They changed the hot exhaust in like less than a minute. It was crazy. And then we threw the fucking cart back down to the end of the pit lane, and we come out in third, 4 seconds behind second. And me and all my team are just giving my man in the car all the hand gestures to just go and chase down. And then eventually my team, he gets like about a second behind, and we're battling for second, and we're all trying to give so much encouragement on the pit wall. And then and in first place it was actually behind us, so it was second, third, first, but first slapping us. And then first, the engine or something like knocks out, so they have to retire. So now we've gone from leading the whole thing to then being a lap down and having to battle for second, to then now battling for first with 5 minutes to go. It was crazy. Once my man passed for the lead, it was nuts. The roar that we let out was crazy. And there's a beautiful photo of all of us crossing the line. Not all of us, of the driver crossing the line. And it was just bliss. We cheered. It was just so much hard work, and to get a good result was amazing. The feeling was electric. Like, if you don't do any sort of sport, like a team sport or anything, you need to. It's electric. Even if you do say karting, and say you go with your dad or whatever, and it's just you two instead, rather than a team event. When you win, it's unbelievable. They're like serotonin and confidence, and just for those 5 minutes or less, you are the king. You are the best in the entire world that day. It doesn't even matter. You will feel electric. I remember so many of my wins where me and my dad have just cheered together, and that win with the team was one of my top 5 favourite moments in karting my entire life. It was amazing. But yeah, then Sunday was just a shit fest. The series I compete in, I can't be oh yeah, I'm an amazing driver. I am kind of dirty in it too. But every single person is dirty, and I do try and touch up on my driving, and not be quite so dirty, and try and make clean overtakes. But that weekend was just nuts. They have a go at everyone at the start, saying oh, it was appalling driving and that, and everyone needs to fix up the standards so they can start getting penalties. No penalties get given out. Everyone smashes into each other, and it just ends up being a boring day. It's just I kind of wish it was wet most weekends, because you can still be bad in contacts in the wet, but it will separate the good from the bad. It actually will. I want to do so much more racing though. Jesus, I want to like actually get into like a road tax series or something like that, because that seems to be like where all the like, well, obviously all the money is, but like all the good people are. But anyway, chest day. I'm gonna do some bench. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do on bench. I'm not really sure how well my body has recovered, because I took the whole Monday to rest. Because I was blasted. I went after Sunday. I came home to have like dinner. And I was picking up my glass. My shoulder felt like tired and aching just from picking up a glass of water. It was nuts. But yeah, chest day. I'm obviously gonna go for 80 again, and then I'm just gonna do everything to try and get a big titty pump. That's what I want. Because my chest is so lacking. It's so annoying. I just want massive tits, like I literally do. But yeah, I feel pretty good. Like, I'm not really sure. Like, yeah, no, I don't feel like my arms feel a bit tired, but I ain't gonna be no bitch. I'm gonna try and rep out 80 for free again. I've got no spotter today, but if you foul, you foul. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't that deep. And like I say, I showed a magnificent way to foul your bench as well, so, you know, it can't be that bad. But yeah. I think I've got a little bit of stretch marks on my back. I don't know, I hope so. I hope they're stretch marks. It might not be, it might just be like bad skin. But I hope I do. So oh man, I want to just keep growing. And stretch marks are so sick if you go gym. Like, because that literally means you're outgrowing your skin. Like, it's insane. It's like the best thing you can possibly have. But yeah, with that, I feel like the fit today was kind of hard, but I wish my trousers were a bit more baggy, because I feel like that would have made it look cooler for some reason. But yeah, no, so, you know, it is how it is. But yeah, see you in there. Oh, just for a heads up, by the way, for the reason this bench session went so badly, right? I mean, there may not be like no excuses, but so I had an absolute mare. So I went in, bench is taken, I'm like, alright, cool. I start warming up my shoulders and warming up my lats, and it's just taking a minute, so I'm just like kind of excessively doing these accessories just to warm up, and now it's starting to probably take a toll on my shoulders and that. Then I had to go out and get I was looking for the tripod in my bag, couldn't find it, left it in the car, went to the car to go get it, tried to clock myself back in, my number isn't working. So I'm standing there for like 20 minutes. My pre-workout is just draining at this point. I'm standing there for ages trying to get back in. Eventually I get back in and get on the bench. And I don't know, this like threw off my momentum. So yeah, so the reason why I bench and my strength weren't there today, I'm just going to blame on that, to be honest. Maybe other reasons, maybe like my shoulders still fried from the weekend, but that's my excuse.
I'll show you what it feels like down on the outside. I'll show you what it feels like.
Comer novinha, comer novinha. Quem te pegou?
O DJ AG que tá me atravessando.
Novinha, vai. Senta na pique e prende, vai. Senta na pique e prende.
DJ WG que tá me atravessando.
Vai novinho, parecendo com a xereca. Vai novinho, parecendo com a xereca.
Senta com a xereca. Senta com a xereca. Senta com a xereca. Senta com a xereca. Senta com a xereca. Senta com a xereca.
Tava você tá na minha caceta. 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 Senta. Tava você tá na minha caceta.
Ela trava a buceta na ponta da pica, ponta da pica. Trava a buceta na ponta da pica. Trava bus. Toma na buceta.
Levanta a mão pro alto, quem gosta de bucetão. Vou enfiar no bucetão, enfia no bucetão, enfia no bucetão. Vou comer pererequinha, vou comer pererequinha. Hoje eu vou comer nova, hoje eu vou comer novinha. Hoje eu vou comer novinha, vou levar ela lá pro rio. Vou comer pererequinha, enfia no bucetão. Vou comer novinha, vou comer pererequinha. Vou enfiar no bucetão.
É o DJ AG, mano. DJ AG. É o WG. É o WG.
E é DJ Juninho BS, usa pra elas, daquele jeitão que elas gostam.
Aí DJ Grafino. Aí DJ Grafino.
Hoje eu vou comer novinha.
you high. Devil's daughter, keep me bothered. Waste my time, you're a problem causer. I don't know why, I keep you by my side. When you're gone I get withdrawals, and when you need I realize you're a problem causer. Everything looks different with my head underwater. I can't be caught slipping with you, I can never stop it. Maybe I'm a victim, you're a problem causer. I'm not what you want. Watching that you set me, cut me off. Toxic, you act like it's my fault. Toxic, you act like it's my fault.
Alrighty, boys. That was kind of a shit session, I'm not even gonna lie. My like left elbow to like the top of my tricep just hurts. Not even hurts, like it's got this weird like aching pain. Yeah, I don't know, like I didn't feel massive in there or anything. I don't know, I felt a bit weird. I had such a mare. Like, so I was waiting for the bench for ages, and then I went to go do some flies to like warm up my chest, and then I forgot the tripod, right? So I went out into the car to go get my tripod, and then when I tried getting in, it locked me out, so I couldn't get in. It took me ages and like about 20 minutes to get in. I'm standing at the gates like a muppet, and then finally get in, doing bench, foul 80 for like after 80 for 2, I don't know. Yeah, fouled that, and then just done some normal bench. I just like 60, 65 or something, I don't know. And then once that was done, what did I do after that? Okay, what was I now? Yeah, just done a bunch of flies, shoulder press. I just felt really weak, I don't know why. So when I have like a full day of sitting at home, I just feel so weak. Yeah, I don't know what it is, I just get to the gym and I'm just like dead. Anything else? Yeah, my triceps were kind of blasted, kind of nice. I seem to just be getting worse at posing for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I'm just actively getting worse at posing. I can't seem to set the tripod up right to get a good pose. And then at one point I was trying like tense to get that, you know, quirky ass fucking side oblique / chest shot, and it felt like I cramped my kidney. I don't understand. So I genuinely might have a hernia, or kidney stones, or a slip disc, and I'm still training. Like, if anything, I'm just the pinnacle of like, you know, I don't know, train even when you don't feel like it. Yeah, no, so I do have a ultrasound on the 1st of September to like check if I have any of that. Wow, you cannot see me at all. How the fuck did you... Yeah, I do have an ultrasound then. But yeah, I don't know, I probably have something. My body's just actively dying, and to be honest with you, I'm just not really doing much about it. Wow, this lighting's kind of cracked though. Nah, never mind, no, it's not. I look tiny. The fuck did you tell me? There you go. But yeah, no, like, mid-session, mid-pump. The pump wasn't too bad, actually. I wasn't really feeling anything in my chest for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I need to get a new vest. Well, I need to get a better chest, because my chest doesn't look so weird. It looks like I have gyno. Like, through the vest, it looks like I have gyno. It's just so poor. And then at one point, I think my left trap was activating so much. I don't know if it was from the angle, maybe. But my left trap literally looked about 10 light years bigger than the other one. 10 light, that makes sense. The one just looked like a lot more bigger than the other for some fucking reason. I don't really understand why that's activating like that though, which is strange. Yeah, so that's weird. Yeah, my triceps feel so funny. Tell me a joke, tricep. Nah, that's how funny it is. But yeah, no. I mean, not so bad, considering my body's been battered all weekend. Yeah, no. What you should strive to be is the guy that everyone asks to like spot their shit. Like that's how big you should be. Like, everyone's like so sure that you can pick up their weight that they ask you for a spot. That's how strong you should think you are. I'd like to be to that point where like, oh bro, give me a spot, and it's like a 200 kg bench, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I curl that shit for reps, bro. I'm kind of waffling right now. Man, why am I so tired? It's been a long day, fellas. But yeah, mid-session. I think the thing, you should always try to have a good session even if it starts out bad, and just try and make the most of it. Because when I found that bench and like, all that shit happened from like getting stuck outside the gym, you should like still try and make something out of the session. You should try and at least get a good pump and push yourself more. Because if you just go in and have the mentality that it's going to be a shit session all session, then it's going to be like that. And I know I kind of, spoke about like, being a shit session, but I still like, I just went for it and everything. You just have to like, mentally reset every set. Like, it don't fucking matter. Just like get so fucking angry at yourself that you literally have to hit a PR. Why is... Damn. Yeah, you literally have to just like push yourself. Like, everything's a mental game, and I'm not trying to sound like no inspirational like geek right now, but my nose itchy. But you should literally try it, no matter how shit the day has gone. Because when you're in that gym for like 2 hours, that will determine like your physique next month. So if you want to have a shit physique next month, that's fine. Have a shit session today and just like be shit all day. But if you want to have a good session you want to have a good physique for next month or like next year or whatever, you have to like do it in now, because everything's an investment. You know what I'm saying? Like this session right now, I'll probably like only see the results of it in like 2 months. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it is a long game you play, and you will constantly see results as long as you keep pushing yourself beyond that limit. Look at me go. I'm so inspirational. Back's so itchy, but I can't itch it because I'm so wham. It's actually crazy. Also, I sneezed earlier, and I think I pulled a muscle in my neck. I sneezed so hard. I like sneeze till failure. Everything is until failure. Man, I'm hot. What the hell? But yeah, just eat your food. Get some decent sleep, be in bed for up to like 10 hours, because you need 8 hours of deep sleep, and you need to try and like help yourself get into that like REM cycle, whatever the fuck it's called. You know, learn how to get good quality sleep and act on it. If you're a rich Donny, say there's any like mega rich Donnies watching my shit, there's a ring you could buy for like £500 and it will monitor your sleep. Get that, because if you master sleep, your testosterone will be so much higher, and testosterone is a natural steroid. So if anything, if you try and like seek out like TRT or anything, you're not actually on steroids. You can still claim you're natty because you like testosterone is natural. You're just getting more of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For legal purposes, that is a joke. I do not encourage you to seek out steroids, and I'm pretty sure the use of steroids in the UK is illegal, so please don't. If you go to like, I think it's like Israel, I was saying, they actually sell it in pharmacies. So if you do want to take it, just get a one-way ticket to Israel, and then you're going to be the man. I think it's Israel. Am I saying that right? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw a nice car. It was a Mercedes, that stuff. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Seek out the best version of yourself. Now, and I'm not gonna lie, I do like a good motivational quote. And just imagine, yeah, that the most successful version of yourself comes out of a portal and it looks at you. What do you think it's gonna say? You know what you should strive to do? You should strive to be the version of yourself that walks out of that portal. You know what I'm saying? Like Rick Sanchez type shit. Like, you need to be the best possible version of yourself. So by some means you do have to go look at other versions of yourself, you are the pinnacle of what you could be. Look at that. Man, that's crazy. Someone put like put me on a frame and be like, you should be the pinnacle of yourself, 2024. That's crazy. That's the hardest quote I've ever said. Oh, night drives home in the rain. You can't even lie to me. That's so therapeutic. Like, that's vibes right there, honestly. Now, I've got to eat food now. That's another thing. If you want to be the best absolute unit, you have to eat food. It sucks, I know. I hate eating food. You know what you should start doing as well? Stop, like, if you're like me, stop saying you hate things, you know? Like, try not to be me. You need to be, like, better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I say, oh, I hate this, I hate that. Nah. That is a negative mindset. You should have a better mindset than that. You should be that guy that has a positive outlook no matter what. I really don't know where this is coming from. I'm kind of like a therapist to myself sometimes. Like sometimes, like, I say shit and it's so like such like good advice. I'm surprised with myself. Like, it just comes from my subconscious. It's crazy. I'm actually like really impressed with myself sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of rambled. So, oh my god, absolute pack. All right. So that was chest day 7 or something. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be up to date with all Aaron gym videos, so that way you can actually, like, you can be swole because of me. Like, I will help you be swole.